Hello everyone, it's Ampy-like, and today we have a tutorial a little bit different than what I normally do. We're actually building a Agent Locke Helmet, and we're using this using Pepakura. I want to give a big shout out to Full Metal 56 for creating the 3D image, and also to Saved by Grace G12. He was the one who did the Pepakura part. So what we're going to need for this tutorial is some cardstock paper to print out, a little blade, a Exacto knife it's called. You can get these at Home Depot. Just a regular one. You can get the more expensive ones with a nice grip, but all you need is a basic Exacto knife. Looks just like that. I've seen these before. And we're also going to need a hot glue gun. I have a nice one. Well, it's not that nice, but it's like a wireless one. You kind of charge it, and then you take it off, and you start using it. I think this is a lot easier. You don't get annoyed with the cord, but all you need is just a regular glue gun. And then you're gonna need glue sticks. I got these glue sticks at Home Depot. I got everything at Home Depot. These ones are really long, so it's kind of nice because you don't have to keep switching glue sticks, because we all know the hassle of trying to get the next glue stick in there when there's already one in there. And yeah, you're also gonna need a Windows computer or a virtual machine with Windows, so you can use the Pepakura. And you might need some fruits, because this is going to take a long time. Look at that build. It took me about 2 weeks. Spend a few days a week. So here's Pepakura. You won't really need to do much in here. It's just printing it, basically. Make sure you go to the 2D menu and put Show Edge ID on. Will show all the Edge ID numbers. And you can go to the scale factor and measure your head. Make sure it's kind of the same as what's already in there. If not, just change it. And if you change it, just rearrange the parts so they're all on one piece of paper nicely, just like I had here in the original version. So yeah, once you print them out, you can lay them out like I did, just to give a nice example of what it looks like. If you don't put Show Edge ID, you're not going to see any of those numbers, and it'd be really hard to put everything together. But what you're going to do is just cut these with the Exacto knife. You want to be spot on the line, kind of like this is what I'll do. I'll do like a page at a time, and on these, if you've ever used this before, there's 2 sets of dotted lines. You don't want to cut the dotted lines, but basically one set of dotted lines, that's a dash and then a dot, is called a valley fold, which is when you fold up, and the regular dash lines are called mountain folds, and those are the ones you fold down just like that. If you don't do this right, your helmet won't turn out properly. So what I did, I started on the top part, right in the top of the head. That was just the easiest, especially this is my first fold ever, so it was pretty easy doing this part right here, and that only took me like an hour or two just to get that top part. And as you're using the hot glue gun, you're gonna notice all these little things getting stuck in your fingers. Will probably get burnt, but you keep building it out. This is what it looks like. This is how I started out. I left this hole right here on the cheek part, because that part is just really strange looking, and there's so many details in that, which really isn't that necessary. You could probably just go over that with a piece of paper if you really wanted. But I decided to do it anyways. I basically kind of built it out and then tried to glue it in like that. But to be honest, that wasn't really the best idea. There's probably a better approach, but I got it in there anyways. But as you can see right here, I don't know, I didn't do the folds right or something, because it looks real funky. But I kind of bent it back, and in the end it looked pretty good. So as you can see there, you keep going. This is where like the mouth part is. What I did is, these pieces are so little, I just did one at a time and just glued them together and made sure I'm not losing points, because some of these numbers are right on top of each other and you can't even tell what it is. So as I kept building them out one by one, this little cylinder thing that's like right on his mouth for Agent Locke, I'm not even sure what it is. But I built this out. It goes right there. As you do one at a time for this part, and you won't really lose the pieces. You'll know where they go. And I kind of built this mouthpiece, and then I'm just gonna glue it in like that. This takes a long time. This is probably like a week and a half in. This is 2 weeks in. I just take a few hours, a couple of days a week. You want to also get glue on the inside to strengthen everything. This is kind of important. For the next parts in this. And this is what the final thing will look like. You're actually going to put the visor part in there just so it keeps shape. So once you get done with that, that's basically everything you have to do for gluing it together. The gluing part is probably like one of the hardest parts about making a Pepakura helmet or Halo armor. But once you get done with that, I mean, the stuff is kind of fun. So please subscribe if you'd like. Stay tuned for the next part 2 of Agent Locke Helmet tutorial, and I'll catch you guys next time.